welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense takes the field. Going right to work up top. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Power football with the run. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Now, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Nevada's offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. Creates a little room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This offense is racking up some yardage, but they've got to be able to finish the deal by scoring touchdowns. 3rd and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
Touchdown. Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Westbrook. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period, first down here. They'll give it to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. This time they'll go to the running game. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Cook. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's complete to the left. There he goes. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Getting worked on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got him. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Trying to bull his way in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Nevada.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Virginia Tech, 10.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be knocked down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receivers. They go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Westbrook. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Westbrook. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Westbrook. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Quarterback moving. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. He got it. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. Snagged in the middle, it's Day. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Quarterback's got the 1st. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got the quick pass. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that touchdown, Nevada! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And I've been impressed with this defense physically. Like, their physical domination of the line of scrimmage. Just the run game has been pretty non-existent so far. And, man, when you control the run game, a lot of times you can control offenses.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge, he's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Bickley.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
This Nevada offense really has it going. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Pulls it in, it's Bickley. Breaks into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds a tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Right on the money. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. Got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trucks through the defender. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. He's in open space downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on.
Go, get set.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Makes the catch. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
It's a turnover on downs.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Westbrook. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. He's going to let it go. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can shoot that.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA.